You're killing Cayde?
Look, I get it. Killing Cayde 6 does a lot for Destiny 2. It creates a lot of player motivation, it gets players' tempers flared, it does a lot. Like, it gets people ready to join back in the fight of Destiny 2 in the Forsaken DLC. There's a lot of motivational factors that are caused when you kill the most popular PV, or the most popular character in Destiny. It's like killing John Wick's dog at the beginning of the movie. It gives players a ton of motivation to go out there and fulfill this revenge, right? Fulfill this revenge fantasy.
It's not like we haven't killed anybody before. We killed the Speaker. You killed the Speaker. It's not like nobody's died in Destiny before. The Speaker's dead. I mean, we didn't really know he died when he died. It was a little unclear at the time. I mean, we know Cayde's dead though, right? The thing is, he can't come back. If he ever comes back, you lose all credibility. No death in Destiny ever has any impact again. If Cayde 6 dies, or we think he dies, but then he's somehow resurrected as Cayde 7, then no death has any impact because we just assume they're coming back. I'd be lying if I didn't see some correlation in the fact that Cayde 6 is voice acted by Nathan Fillion, which has got to be an expensive voice actor at this point. He does have a new TV show coming out. Ultimately though, if they do pull this off, if it is, you know, as dramatic a turn in Destiny as we think it could be, it represents a huge opportunity for storytelling in Destiny. If anybody could die at any time, the stakes are raised and it makes everything more exciting, and everything you do has more investment. When the city was lost, when the Lost City was lost, when the tower was lost, we didn't really get a feel for, you know, the loss of life that happened during an event like that. And you'd think it'd be massive, but we didn't really get it. When the Speaker died, I mean, we hardly even knew he died. But if Cayde 6, who's just about everybody's favorite character, dies, suddenly there's a real sense of loss for Destiny, and there's consequences for Destiny. And it could open up like a huge new realm of storytelling. This new darker Forsaken DLC could really be much more exciting and a lot more fun if there's real stakes. At this point though, we'll just have to wait and see. I'm incredibly excited for the Forsaken DLC as a Destiny fan. To lose my favorite character in this manner has me incredibly worried. If they pull it off, then great. It's gonna be huge motivation to, you know, finish that fight, to kill Prince Aldrin and kill those barons. But we're also left in a situation after the DLC where our favorite character is gone. You know, who's going to replace Cayde as the guy who kind of has the jokes and the guy who, you know, he's a relatable character in Destiny. He's the comic relief, but he's also got this sadness to him. He's a very good character in Destiny. I'd say he's Destiny's best character at this point, in my opinion. You know, Zavala and Ikora don't carry the same weight. The Speaker's dead. You know, nobody else in that universe really has the same type of pull that Cayde does, which makes him so popular. You know, it's not like we don't have reason to be concerned about this either. We've had huge story beats kind of get squandered in the past. The reawakening of the Traveler in Destiny 2 Vanilla, the death of the Speaker, the introduction of Osiris as a character, basically. You know, these things should have been huge. They should have been world-altering, but they were largely just kind of done after a few story missions. I was incredibly excited for the most recent DLC. I thought the introduction of Anna Bray as a character was really cool. She's a Guardian who remembers her past. She has connections to Clovis Bray. There's also huge connections and implications for what that means for Exos in general. but it was largely squandered on a story that it was over so quickly, and there wasn't a lot of exposition there. It could have been something so cool, but it was largely over very quickly and didn't really impact much of anything. The downside, the thing that worries me more about Cayde 6 dying than something like Anna Bray is that Cayde 6 is the comic relief. He's so important to Destiny. He's so important to my enjoyment of Destiny, is that the game would be worse without him. So what we have to lose is far greater than what we've had for other DLCs in the past where the story didn't quite pan out. Losing Cayde 6 makes a difference. It lessens my enjoyment of Destiny because I'm so attached to the character. That's it though. Ultimately, I think it's, you know, it's too late to change anything about the DLC. I mean, the community is going to react to how the community is going to react to the DLC when it comes out and to the story as it comes out. I just really hope that there's a payoff, right? If Cayde's got to die, there needs to be a payoff, and in some way, it needs to really incentivize us to play more Destiny, right? It needs to get us excited to play Destiny. And I think it will do that, right? Losing Cayde, there's definitely going to be a sense of revenge. There's going to be a sense of anger, of hate towards Aldrin and towards the Barons. So in that respect, I think it's got to be successful. It's just the after that. What happens after that? Who takes Cayde's place after that? That has me a little concerned. But I got to tell you, you know, the Bungie, they're the masters. They're the masters of hype. You know, every time they make a trailer, I get incredibly excited to see, you know, what does this mean? What's it gonna do? Like, how's it gonna play out? And that's what I'm thinking right now. But with the recent history, it's a little tenuous, right? Like I said, Clovis Bray, Anna Bray, the Speaker dying, the Traveler reawakening, Osiris coming back. These things haven't really paid off in any big way, but they didn't have a downside like losing Cayde does. So I'm incredibly excited for the Forsaken DLC because I'm a huge Destiny fan. And, you know, the stuff that is coming with this is really going to improve Destiny in a big way, and that makes me very happy. Losing Cayde 6, though, that's got me worried. I really hope they handle that better than they've handled some of the character stuff in the recent past, because that could impact my enjoyment of Destiny long term, not having Cayde. So that's gonna do it for this one, guys. I'm, you know, a little different video. I am on vacation this week, kinda, with my wife, so we're kind of just hanging out, doing stuff together, reconnecting a little bit together. But I wanted to talk a little bit about this because, you know, I was thinking about it a lot after the reveal at the Sony PlayStation press conference at E3. I thought it was pretty important and pretty impactful to Destiny as a world. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time.
Take me to your leader.